What's up, all sports fans? Everyone across the nation, this is Uneducated Sports Talk. We are live. We're going to do our breakdown for our Week 6 picks and predictions, y'all. Let's get it. Stay tuned right here, right now. You guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Let's go. You'll be seeing me and PJ in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Carlos Clayton with the lovely Miss PJ's in the building. What's up, PJ? Yeah? All right, she said she ready for some action, y'all. Week 6 recap or picks and predictions. I don't know why I put the recap. Let's take that off, as a matter of fact. Let's take it off. Gonna remove that because it's actually Week 6 picks and predictions. But you guys know what time it is. Move it up here a little bit. Before we get started, I want to thank you guys for a wonderful, wonderful stream we've been having lately, y'all. We've been having some great streams for live NFL commentary. It's been beautiful. It's been wonderful. Appreciate all the love and the support going on. With that being said, if you are new to the channel, smash that thumbs up for your boy. I mean, really pound that thing. Smash up. It helps the stream out big time. And also, if you are new and you love what you see and what you're hearing, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that all button. That way you'll be notified every single time with me and the lovely PJ. We go online or we go live. You'll be notified every single time when we have something going on. So thank y'all for the love and the support. We have 247 subscribers right now. Our goal is 300. We're trying to get that by Halloween. If we get it, we get it. We don't, we don't. But the goal is still 300 subscribers right now because someone's going to win $300 when that happens. All right? So stay tuned here with us for Uneducated Sports Talk. Let's roll with it. Here is our Week 6 pick and predictions, y'all. As you can see, you see it right here. It's all on the screen right now. These are our picks from start to freaking finish, bro. It's going to be another great... Before we get started, there are 4 teams that have a bye week. Saints, Falcons, Jets, and I believe the 49ers. Yeah, Saints, Falcons, Jets, and 49ers all have bye weeks. So this is our first week of bye week. So remember that. 4 teams are out. The Saints, the Falcons, the Jets, and the 49ers. So those are the 4 teams that are not playing in Week 6. Week 5, probably one of the best weeks we've seen in a long time. Week 5 was amazing. I enjoyed every second of Week 5. It was really, really good to watch. Really good to watch. Let's go ahead and move this stars. There you go. All right. So let's get with our first game of Week 6. And we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Philadelphia Eagles. That's going to be Thursday Night Football. That's how we get started with our Week 6 going on. So, I have the Bucs winning 30-21. That being said, I like the Eagles of keeping this game competitive. This won't be the Dolphins playing the Buccaneers. It won't be none of that. It'll be the Eagles at home against the Buccaneers. And I think that for the most part of the game, they will stay in it and they will be competitive. As we said about the Eagles and the Lions, right now not looking really good, but they're competitive in every game, it feels like. Even that blowout against the Cowboys, the Eagles were competitive, in my opinion. They're very competitive in that game. But I think Tom Brady, although there's a thumb injury issue with Tom Brady, I think that doesn't bother him at all. Honestly, I think it was something that hurt him for a second. He's good to go. He's slinging that rock, and he's going to need to because I think Philadelphia's going to come out with a sense of urgency in this game. And it's really, really, I think, beneficial for the worst type of team, the underdog in the Thursday Night Football game. If you're the underdog, that means, you have there's not a lot of time to prepare for you. That's how I feel like. How much time did the Bucs spend to prepare for the Eagles? The Eagles have a very complex sort of offense, although their execution is horrible. But their offense, when done right, can be lethal. We'll find out though. The Buccaneers, their secondary isn't as good, and they're really banged up. Can the Eagles, young guys, take advantage of that? We'll find out in this game. But we had the Buccaneers winning by a score of 30-21. I think too much Tom Brady at the end of the day, too much Mike Evans, Antonio Brown. Offense is just juggernauts. And they're doing all this. They scored 45 points, and they didn't have Gronkowski. And you're like, yeah, they don't need him right now at all. So this team, Buccaneers, will be flying high. No pun intended for the Eagles. 30-21 is our score. Our Sunday morning game, where we have the Dolphins at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Miami Dolphins at the Jaguars is going to be in London, our second week in a row. And if you are watching this, hey, check me out. We'll be doing this game live on Uneducated Sports Talk, live NFL commentary. Dolphins at the Jaguars in London. So let's get it. I enjoyed the first one. The Jets and the Falcons, we had a lot of viewers for that one, man. So we're trying to make magic happen twice. Dolphins at Jaguars in London. I think the Jaguars get their first W amongst all the controversy that Urban Meyer has brought to this team, with getting this grind on and all that. I think ultimately the Dolphins, it's just a bad team right now. They just look like a bad team. They feel like a bad team. Nothing exciting about the Dolphins. And I said that coming into the year. I just didn't really find them exciting. They got all the big name guys, the big fast guys, and Jalen Waddle from the draft, and they wound up getting Will Fuller, from his days with the Texans. Speedy guys, but I'm like, who's gonna throw him the football? Not Tua, huh? Tua's arm isn't big enough. Well, Tua gets hurt pretty much early on in the season. Now Jacoby Brissett's going to be the quarterback. He has a big kind of arm, but what kind of reps have they had with the second team defense? I think the Jaguars, who have been competitive in some of the games, I think they'll get their first victory. It won't be in Jacksonville. It will be in London. I think Trevor Lawrence is finally starting to get his niche of what he wants to feel like with this offense. Although there are no weapons for this offense outside of James Robinson, I think that Trevor Lawrence finds a way to beat this Miami Dolphins team by a score of 24-20. Vikings at the Panthers. Now we get into our Sunday afternoon games. And this one is kind of a toss-up to me. Vikings are the best 2-3 team in the league. They should be 4-1. They should be 3-2, but they're 2-3. Whatever you want to call it. Vikings, I think, I'm not even going to call this an upset. Panthers have lost 2 in a row now. Not saying that the Panthers team is bad, but they weren't 3-0, about to win 13 games for the season kind of good. No, they're not that team. Christian McCaffrey being out is a big deal as well. Although we said it yesterday, Hubbard did have over 100 yards rushing. But their offense, I mean, with no Christian McCaffrey, it kind of dumbs them down a little bit. The Vikings, I think this will be a low-scoring game, honestly. Vikings win 17-13. Now watch this game be like 35-34 or something like that. But I think the Vikings ink out a win in Carolina. Vikings are one of those teams that, man, they can play spoiler or they can be spoiled. They're one of those teams. Like they'll beat the really good teams and lose to the really bad teams. They're that type of squad. I think the Vikings get a 17-13 victory over the Panthers. Our boy Lipnox VR is in the building. What's up, man? Thanks for joining your boy. Appreciate it, man. We're going with our game-by-game picks and prediction. So it sounds like Christian McCaffrey is 50-50. I'm going to say he doesn't play. I think they give him one more week. But if he does play, that might be a difference. But if he doesn't play, I mean, Panthers will lose this game. Their defense will keep them in this game. I think the defense kind of shuts down Kirk Cousins for the most part. But at the end, I think Kirk Cousins finds a way to win this game by a score of 17-13. The Vikings will be 3-3. The best 2-3 team in the league. The best 2-3 team. They could have easily been right now 4-1. But their offense is just wonky donkey when it comes down to outside of Thielen. They have Thielen, Cook, Madison. They got Jefferson. And for some reason, they find ways to lose games. But I predict they will win this game in Carolina by a score of 17-13. All right, we got 2 incredible AFC teams in this matchup. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams coming off dramatic victories. Both teams coming out with some big points in their previous game. Both teams looking good. We talk about Justin Herbert, the quarterback for the Chargers. And when you talk about Big Dog, Lamar Jackson. We just saw what he did on Monday Night Football against the Colts. That was nasty. We saw what Herbert did to the Browns. And I'm telling y'all, if I get this game on a nationally televised screen, I'm going to play this game. We're going to do this game live right after the London game. I'm telling you, I got a feeling we'll be doing Dolphins and Jaguars for sure. And if I can get this on my national TV lineup, the Chargers and the Ravens, we are going to do this game live because it should be a damn good one. I cannot wait. But you see the score right here. I have them winning by a score. The Chargers winning 31-23. I really think that the Chargers are just, man, right now, their ceiling is so high right now. And they haven't even reached their pinnacle on defense yet with Derwin James and Joey Bosa and those guys. I think that these guys are really going to come at in this game. And the Ravens showed they've got some chinks in the armor when it comes down to their defense. If the Colts put up that type of damage with Jonathan Taylor and company and Carson Wentz, who at most times looks like a deer in headlights, just imagine what the Los Angeles Chargers would do to you. I don't care that you're at home. I think that the Chargers go out there and put up 31 points, and they kind of, they won't shut down Jackson, but they'll slow them down a little bit. Chargers win this game 31-23 thanks to Justin Herbert and that just dynamic offense. They're going to find ways to score against that Ravens defense. Looking very poor right now. Very poor. All right, next one. This is one of our easy ones to pick. The Los Angeles Rams at the New York Giants. I think that with Saquon Barkley being out and Daniel Jones going out, the Rams defense has not looked good for the majority of the season. Boy, what a time to be alive for Week 6. They have the Giants coming up with a lot of big playmakers out. I think the Rams take advantage of this and eat up the New York Giants offense. I think they win this pretty easily by a score of 27-10. We're going to see about Daniel Jones' status. Does he come in? But even if he does play, I think it's going to be a long day for the Giants with no Saquon Barkley. Because with that big, dumb ankle injury he caught, I don't think he's going to be back for about 2 or 3 weeks. So I think they miss this game against the Rams. And the Rams, they take advantage of all this. I say domination from start to finish. 27-10 because they're on the road. I give them 27 points. If they're at home, I probably just said 40. But 27-10 is going to be the score. The Rams will win this one, we predict. All right. Colts at home against the Houston Texans. And this one, another one that's kind of like up in the air. I love the Texans for the fact that they fight. They play hard. Even with Davis Mills, the backup quarterback to a very bad team, he comes in here and he said, I think the Giants have no chance. Giants have no chance. 0% chance. Can we go negative? How about negative % chance for the Giants winning that game? That'd be crazy if they do come out with a W, though. That'll say a lot more about the Rams, in my opinion. Colts will win this game 20-17 over the Texans. I love what the coach showed against the Ravens on offense. Honestly, it was their defense that gassed out the end. Their offense did just enough, more than enough, in my opinion, to win that game. Carson Wentz looked like the Philadelphia Eagles Carson Wentz for a majority of that game. They had Michael Pittman Jr. They had guys playmaking on the offensive end. A guy named Dillon was looking good, number 16 for the Colts. I mean, of course, Jonathan Taylor and Hines as well. That duo was looking really good. So the Colts showed me that they can compete with teams. And look, they lost to the Rams by 3 points in LA. They lost to the Ravens Monday by 6 points in overtime. So they are competing. I think they win this game, although it will be closer than what people think. I think Colts do win this 20-17. Yeah. All right. Now we have the 2-3 Chiefs versus, I believe, the 1-4 Washington football team. The Chiefs should win this one 24-16. You see that score. It's the right score, 24-16. Something about Kansas City, they're off their mark for some reason. Like literally and not literally, They're off the mark because Pat Mahomes, he's so used to slinging that football about close to 70% throughout the whole entire season. He's probably going around 64, mid-60s now. It's very un-Pat Mahomes-like, but this offense as a whole has been struggling. When it comes down to turnovers, I mean, they have, I believe, 9 turnovers in the last 3 games. It is not looking good because they cannot keep the football. And we said this already. The reason why their defense looks that bad is because, one, they already have. They never had a really really great top 5 defense. No, they've always been put in good situations though. As in the Chiefs always scored. So it usually made their opponent one-dimensional. And now any football team looks good when a team is one-dimensional outside of the Colts on Monday Night Football when they knew that Lamar Jackson was going to throw the football. But his running ability was the difference as well. But my thing is the Chiefs' offense always made the defense look good. Now their offense struggling, turning the ball over, putting that suspect defense now in a lot of holes. And he said, I think Kansas City gets over 40 points this game. They might, because we'll talk about the Washington football team. That defense has been struggling. They have given up 30 plus now. The last 4 games in a row now. And it is very unlike that team we saw last year that had a really good defense. Now, mind you, their quarterback, Heineke, has put them in bad situations. So, that's the reason why they probably aren't as prophetic on defense this year than they were last year. But the Chiefs come out and they win this game 24-16, but I think it'll be a lot closer. I'm not going with 40, but I think 24-30 should be right for Kansas City. And they're on the road, so that Washington football team crowd does get loud and rowdy. So we'll see. But I think Kansas City does win this game. It'll be a lot closer than what you think, because I think that Taylor Heineke, although I just bashed him, I think that he will keep them in this game for the most part by drives. We'll find out, though, because he's not a scrub. He's not a scrub quarterback by the least. And the Chiefs' defense have been playing like scrubs. Chiefs win this 24-16. Let's go to our NFC North matchup in Chicago as the Green Bay Packers take on Chicago Bears. He said Mahomes lost that last game. He'll be beating himself up, going hardcore next game. He should. I wouldn't blame it all on him. Look, that defense is just like poo cheese, man. Poo cheese. Speaking of cheese, the cheeseheads. We have the Packers win this game 27-20. I do believe that Chicago, with Justin Fields, eventually will be a good team next season when they fire Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy he's got to go. He's got to go. Green Bay, they'll win this game, but it'll be a tough game, I think. Chicago will have some sort of momentum with defense, being at home as well. I think they'll play the Packers tough in this game. But every time Rodgers faces the Bears, he finds ways to beat this team every single time. I think the Packers win this 27-20 because their offense, the Bears' offense, with no Montgomery, it scares me that they can't keep up. They did score 20 against the Raiders, but that's the Raiders. They scored 20 against the Packers, but they give up 27 in this game. I think Aaron Rodgers and company squeak out another win, 27-20. All right. Now, we have the AFC North Bengals versus the NFC North Lions. This one's going to be a good game. I think that Joe Burrow should be ready, and I think he's ready to come back in this game. As you can see right here, the score will be 28-23. One thing about the Lions, say what you want, man, they are a bad team, but boy, they are competing every game they're competing right now, and I enjoy that. If you're a trash team, that's fine, because there's always going to be a trash team every NFL season. But usually when you're trash, you just plain old suck, and I don't want to see you. Well, I think now the Lions, they're trash, but they play hard. Dan Campbell has brought that mindset to this team. And I love their two-man tandem with Williams and Swift. I think it's going to be eventually one of the better two-way tandems in the league. I snagged Dylan, so I hope they go hard. Oh, yeah, man, Dylan's a good. I like Dylan. But Dylan is really good for games that are kind of blowouts. If the Packers, so this might be a good game. This might be the game to do it because the Packers may blow the Bears out, honestly. They may blow the Bears out and where Dylan gets extra carries. But the Bengals will win this one 28-23. I think it'll be a really good game. But Detroit is just not there right now. Jamar Chase is going to have a field day on offense. I really think that the Bengals will win this game. And look, the Bengals, in my opinion, should be at least 4-1 right now. So they're 3-2. Two kind of bad losses. They lost to the Bears and lost last week to the Packers. But outside of that, man, I mean, they should have beat the Packers, in my opinion. And they should have beat the Bears, but it came on too late. This team looks really, really good. Their defense is their biggest asset right now. What they got through in the offseason with Mike Hilton and with Trey Hendrickson. The Bengals have a really good team. And if Joe Mixon comes in healthy in Sunday's game, they're going to do some damage against the Lions. And if the Bengals can get a win against the Lions, that'll really show me, okay, this team is really prepared, because if they let the Lions beat them, they're not ready for any type of action, honestly. Unless Burrow doesn't play for some reason with that throat. We'll see. But I think he's going to play. Bengals win this one 28-23. Our next game on the docket, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Cleveland Browns, and this should be the game of the week. We claimed the game of the week last week with the Browns and the Chargers. Well, guess what? Arizona and Cleveland is going to be another banger, but this might have the Browns giving the Cardinals their first L of the season. I have the Browns giving the Cardinals their first loss of the season, y'all. The Browns were the only team in NFL history to put up 40 points, no turnovers, and lose the game. The Browns are the first team in NFL history, you heard it right, to score 40-plus points, no turnovers, and lose the game. That is crazy. I never heard a stat like that. It was 401-0. 401-0. Now it's 401-1, thanks to the Browns last week to the Chargers. Browns win this one 34-30. Cardinals have been kind of sneaking by a little bit, just a little bit, but it's all good. As we have Mr. KK Klan guy coming here and says, kill all black people. All right. Well, you need a life, buddy. You need a life. 34-30 is our score, at the Browns will beat the Cardinals 34-30. And this should be another shootout, y'all, thanks to Kyler Murray. I mean, when you have that Browns running attack, when I was talking about Jamal Williams and Swift as a really good tandem, I think that Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb are the best tandem, running back tandem in the NFL. Both of these guys can get there at any point, any time. I enjoy watching this football team play. So the Cardinals and the Browns will be a classic, I believe, another classic for the Browns. But this time the Browns will win it by a score of 34-30. All right. Now, our upset of the week. Our upset of the week will go in Foxborough as the Dallas Cowboys travel to New England. I'm telling you right now, I think the Patriots win this one 23-20, and I'm calling it by a game-winning field goal. I'm saying it. Patriots beat the Cowboys 23-20. We're going with that score. I think the Patriots defense, really, really good defense. The Cowboys haven't faced a really good defense yet outside the Bucs. And the Bucs right now are showing me that their defense is all over the place. So the Patriots actually have a really good defense. I think that they'll slow Dak and company down. But if the Cowboys do win this game, that solidifies me. For the Cowboys. Like, okay, they're going to take that next level. They're going to take that next step. I think the Cowboys, if they win this game, they are that team. Because it's going to be a grinded out type of game. They're not scoring 44 against the Patriots. But I do think that Mac Jones will basically have his, coming out party in a win. Not the come out party and loss to the Bucs. Patriots will win this one 23-20. It's going to be a great one, man. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to ban that guy. I will find a way to ban him in a minute. Don't worry about that. I don't even know if it's a real guy. This might just be some, I don't know what's going on. It might be one of them spams or something. We'll see, though. Don't bother me, though. Doesn't bother me. Patriots will win this one 23-20 in Foxborough. That is going to be our upset of the week. Our next game is going to be the Denver Broncos hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. This one, the Broncos, if there was any time to get back on track, facing the Raiders is that good time, because the Raiders, both these teams were 3-0 just 2 weeks ago. Now they're both 3-2, both coming off of 2-game losses, a 2-game losing streak, and I do believe that the Broncos will take advantage of all the turmoil happening in Las Vegas right now. If you thought that Broncos defense was feasting on these, wait till they face the Raiders. I think the Broncos will be on Derek Carr's ass in this game for the most part. But the Raiders are a legit team. They're not the Jaguars, Giants, or Jets. So I do think the Raiders do score at least 17 in this game. But I think the Broncos find a way to score 24 and win this game. I think Teddy Bridgewater's going to have a really good game against that Raiders defense. 24-17 is my pick for this game. The Broncos win this one. An AFC West match that should be a really good one. I have Teddy Bridgewater sneaking out of here. The Raiders, the whole John Gruden incident, I know has been really mind-boggling, baffling how much support John Gruden's getting. But that's for another day. He said some really, really bad things on the although they say it's 10 years ago, I understand that, but he got caught. You know, it is what it is. I mean, the Raiders did the right thing and by letting him resign and moving on, because honestly, you weren't getting anywhere with this guy anyways. Broncos will win this one 24-17 because so much turmoil. Vegas, they're under a nutshell, but now they could come together and make this be a rallying cry for their team, and they can probably win this game. Who knows? But right now we're going to Broncos win this 24-17. Denver on top of this AFC West matchup. All right, Sunday Night Football, and we are not going to be doing this game live. I do apologize. I got something busy Sunday night, so we're not going with this game live. But we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at home against the Seattle Seahawks with no Russell Wilson. I think the Steelers win this one 23-13. I was in awe of Geno Smith when he came in last Thursday to face the Rams when Wilson went out. I was in awe. He did such a great job, which lets me know his maturation level is getting high. But boy, when you got to face the Steelers team, who I think kind of finding their groove a little bit on offense, you know the defense is going to be there. And I think at home against the Seahawks, the Steelers put it on Geno Smith and company. I feel bad for this being Geno Smith's first start in so long against the Steelers team, who are, in my opinion, are very confident right now. They'll win. The Steelers win this one 23-13. I think Geno Smith kind of gets this slobberknocker, man. It's gonna be a bad game. It's gonna be a bad game for Smith, in my opinion. Can he take advantage of having DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett when there's a whole team that's focused on you and what you can do good and wrong? I think the Steelers will go out there and win this one pretty easily. It's 23-13. If the Steelers find a way to lose this game, I'm shutting them down. I just don't trust them at all. That would mean the Seahawks defense put it on the Steelers offense, because the Steelers defense will show up in this game. I promise you that. Steelers win this one 23-13. All right, and then we have our last game, Monday Night Football. We will be doing this game live, NFL commentary on Uneducated Sports Talk. So get things ready. This is going to be a great game where we have Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills at Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be a good matchup. I got a feeling, I'm about to say Buffalo Wild Wings. Lord Jesus. I got a feeling Buffalo Bills and the Titans are going to have a classic Monday Night Football game. But I think the Bills ink out a 33-29. It doesn't get no better than beating Kansas City by a score of 28-10 or whatever that score was, 37 I don't know what they did, but they put a beat down on Kansas City. It makes me feel good about the Bills. The Bills are ready. Are the Titans ready? The Titans are so much better than what they are right now, what they're showing. They're so much better. So much better than what they look. This might be the game Titans come out. We'll find out. But the Bills have shown great ability to play really good defense and very opportunistic right now. They lead the league in, 13 takeaways so far? Very opportunistic. If the Titans win, it's obviously going to be because of Derrick Henry and his ability to run, suck up the defense, play action, and Tannehill find A.J. Brown, because there might still not be Julio Jones in this game. So I'm going with the Bills to win this one, but it'll be close, 33-29. I'm going with the Bills, a 33-29 victory over the Tennessee Titans. Titans have a chance in this game. It's going to be a great game, and I'm here to call it, so you guys get ready for that. You'll be notified in a few days when this game's coming out, so be ready for that, y'all. But thank y'all for the love and the support. It means a lot to me, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed this Week 6 picks and predictions. Right now, through 5 weeks, we are 50-30 in our predictions. So, hey, I like the percentage right now. Percentage looking good. We're right there at, a 10-6 kind of wave right now. So, I'm enjoying it. Thank you guys for being a part of this once again. Check us out Thursday Night Football tomorrow, y'all, at 7:05 p.m. Central Time. We're doing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Philadelphia Eagles. And I will be starting NBA. So next Wednesday, we're doing our first NBA game, live NBA commentary, where we will do the Brooklyn Nets at the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks on Wednesday. I'll let you guys know the time and all that in a few days. But Wednesday night basketball, we're doing that. So be ready for that. Thank y'all for the love and the support once again, man. We got a lot of things. So one more time, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk. We have 247 subscribers and counting right now, and counting. Our goal is 300 subscribers. You see that right here. If we want to buy Halloween, someone's going to win $300. If we can't get it by Halloween, it doesn't matter. But someone's going to win $300 when we get our 300 subscribers, y'all. So what are you waiting on? Tell your family and friends about this and everything. So, yeah. So a lot of live coming on. So when you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit that all button. That way you'll be notified every single time we go live. Ain't that right, PJ? Yes, ma'am. We on it. She said, yes, sir. Let's roll. So that being said, thank y'all for the love and support, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Shout out to my boy Lipnox VR. Special shout out if you haven't subscribed to Lipnox VR. It's a virtual reality channel on YouTube. Check it out, man. It is dope. If you're all about virtual reality, that boy Lipnox VR is the guy for you. Lipnox VR. He's a virtual reality god right now. And if you want to be curious about virtual reality and a lot more, hey, check my man's out, bro. That being said, this is Uneducated Sports Talk. Don't forget to go ahead and like and subscribe, man. For the homegirl PJ, it's your boy Carlos Clayton. And you guys know what time it is. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Love you guys. Love you, mama. We are out.